Okay,
I do like how on this video, on these videos, I insisted on like making the screen smaller just so you could see the beautiful Super Game Boy background. Like that was a design choice when I was like recording. It's like it has Super Game Boy compatibility. The viewers must know. It's like, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't even look like a watch.
oh, that's what it's meant to be.
It's meant to be like you know the watch
the
menu.
pod watch. Yeah.
Yeah, especially from GoldenEye. The game.
Because that's how James Bond plays his Game Boy games on a watch.
Honestly, when I was a kid, I dreamed of a day where you could do that. I didn't think of things like not being able to use buttons.
But why have those dreams left you, Dave? That's a sad thing.
The tragic day of practicality, and the fact I need microscopic hands to actually press a D-pad that small.
True. But hey, we're talking about a day where you can play Game Boy games on a watch. Maybe microscopic hands are next in line.
There's every chance. Well, there are smartwatches that are going to come out with Android and stuff. So in theory, you could put an emulator on and actually do that. Don't know how you control something that small, but it's the theory is there.
Yeah, but why would you?
Yeah, why would you?
What's your take on smartwatches anyway?
Stupid. I mean, they're kind of cool as kind of oh wow, we're doing Dick Tracy style stuff, but in practical terms, most people just stop using watches. Like they just have they have a phone instead. Like so, the only issue is you're gonna have like either giant like smartphone-sized watches, which are gonna look stupid, or the things you're gonna have are gonna be useless, like the new iPod Nano, where it's like really tiny.
Oh, but everyone knows that what we're going towards is the wrist computer from Mass Effect.
Yes.
The name of which escapes me.
Oh. Bottles
exactly.
As well.
I know, right? I'm looking this up.
Right, This is an unprecedented thing in LP history. I'm looking at a manual for another game. Come on, Mass Effect. Oh, you bastard! There's no manual.
Omni Tools.
There we go.
That's it.
I kind of actually went into my Mass Effect 3 box. I was like, you know what, the manual will say what this is, and then I realised that this is like the modern world, and there's no manuals.
No, games just hold your hand now.
Yeah, they're just baby you.
Come along, little player. Let me guide you through the 14 tutorial levels.
Yep, and then 16 hours later, you can actually play the last level.
Exactly. Actually, the only part of the game that's actual gameplay is the boss, and everything else is a tutorial leading up to that.
And it turns out the boss is actually just the puzzle boss, so it doesn't have anything to do with what you played.
Yeah, that's fine. Or it's just a
game design.
It's a puzzle boss, or it's a cutscene.
Well, the next game with LP is definitely not like that.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint. No, that's much of a hint since there's plenty of games that do. I like that.
True.
Anyway,
so.
So,
want to do introductions?
Well, I think we should just keep that in.
The whole thing.
The whole thing, all 8 minutes. It's just us talking about bollocks.
It goes, I think, from my teeth to Mass Effect. Oh God. Why?
And to the awful state of not having manuals in video games.
Why? Always with a notes section at the back. Did you ever?
Oh God, yeah, every single, yeah. I don't think I ever wrote a note in a game manual.
There
is a special place in hell for anyone, because whenever I buy a used game, if I ever get a manual and there is someone who has actually written notes in the back of it, there is a special place in hell for them.
It's very exclusive.
It's very exclusive. It basically just involves you being jabbed with pens for all eternity.
No, you just have to make notes for all eternity.
Yeah. either deliberately confusing notes, nonsensical jokes that only make sense to the person who writes them, or worse, spoilers for like the big plot twists.
They have to write down the Konami code over and over
Ad
till the end
nauseam.
of eternity.
Up, down, left, right. Or they just have to play Dante's Inferno, which is basically the same experience.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And speaking of Inferno, we have a game.
Speaking of Inferno, we have this game. So after the wonder, in inverted commas, of Tibet, we have been captured yet again in the world's stupidest plot. Well,
So, just to recap the plot, China
yep.
get a load of secret plans.
Yeah,
London-
get a lot of secret plans, knock out a lady for some reason.
As it's the Bond world, they knock out ladies all the time.
In fairness, she was doing like cartwheel kicks, so there is precedence. Anyway, yeah,
So then, from there to Kyrgyzstan,
yeah, where we talked to our friend Iqbal,
and
rescue
I think
our friend 00, whatever his name is, 00 number,
one of the expendable ones.
one of the expendable ones, which is all of them. Let's face it.
Yes. Then we went to
Marrakesh and got lost for 40
Marrakesh.
minutes.
lost in Marrakesh for 40 minutes, captured,
Captured by Odd Job.
indeed, put in the desert,
Yeah.
escaped the desert to Tibet.
Yeah. Found a grappling hook. Was given rope by a mystical traveling monk.
What did we achieve in Tibet?
We went to a temple. I'm not sure why MI5 sent us to this temple, where we got captured again.
That's literally all we did. We didn't actually get anything. We just literally went there and got captured.
Yeah, we got captured, escaped, got captured again.
So we killed people with grenades, with machine guns,
Rocket launchers.
just to get captured.
Yeah. We beat up a lot of sumo wrestlers as well.
Oh yeah.
You forgot about that.
The sumo wrestlers.
Yeah.
I don't think forget is the right word. I think repressed.
Repressed. Yeah. Well, so now we are going to secret base. Shall we start? So, welcome back to the secret base.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Yeah. Well, we're captured and we can't really do anything else.
We were captured in Marrakesh.
Yeah.
They didn't kill us.
Oh, we got free.
Oh, that was pretty quick.
Yeah. Oh, our friend Jean May saved us.
The girl we
Yeah.
slapped in.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Basically, she wasn't really evil. She just did it because she needed the money.
And why not?
Exactly. So now we got to beat up people until we get some weapons.
With the patented block and punch method.
Unfortunately, we can't block bullets, so we do have to literally just run in and spam punch until we can actually escape.
Who knew?
Oh yeah.
It's good that there's still that the guard training is exactly the same. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, but
Medkit.
they let us keep our med kits, which is nice.
that's what I do with my prisoners.
Yeah. And to be honest, having medkits is literally the only way through this bit of the level. I think actually this level's a bit of a maze, and I think I've gone through it the wrong way. In that I've gone through the bit where you're expected to have the other two weapons. Like you get weapons throughout this entire level, and I managed to get it so I get the rocket launcher first, which at least will now make the rest of the level ridiculously easy.
Excellent.
Well, I say.
Oh, you say that.
Yeah, I left that death in for reasons. I think the
For
reason is
reasons.
yeah.
This
So
reason
welcome
not
back to
being
Secret Base.
forgetfulness. We have been captured again thanks to editing.
Yeah. So yeah, ignore the last 5 minutes, which totally won't be cut out of this video.
Of course not. So
I
here's
can't
Domain.
believe I can't believe I left that in. Anyway, so I left that death
This time we go the other way.
So anyway, I left that death on purpose, just to tell you how difficult the level is if you go the wrong way, and there's no real way of knowing what's the right way. So yeah, go left, you have one guy.
Go the other way and it's everyone.
Yeah, exactly, everyone, and they've all got rocket launchers. I did quite well to get that far, actually.
Yeah, kudos.
So here's the patented fist and gun mode. I kind of forget to actually... I don't think I actually used the gun, this particular gun, throughout the entire level.
Crouching Tiger, hidden gun, I guess.
Crouching Tiger, hidden bullet. Yeah. So yeah, there's also sort of nook and crannies. You can use the patented hold the button down to explore everything.
Oh no, I can see how much easier this level is. It's
it's
ridiculous.
It's kind of a bit of a circular maze. It's kind of something you probably won't notice the first time through, unless you kind of do the sensible thing and go left, because that's how games work.
Always go left.
Yeah. Always in top-down games. Yeah.
That's so?
Yeah, that's the one.
Right, so weapons cache.
Weapons cache, lots of medkits. You've kind of seen most of the level already. It's kind of mostly a kind of circle, where we kind of go around and pick up everything we lost.
For 18 minutes.
Yeah. Welcome to James Bond 007.
Perfect.
Welcome to exploding item boxes.
Revenge grenade.
Revenge grenade. It's even in a little package. It's like Merry Christmas, kaboom.
Well, the revenge grenades were designed by Wile E. Coyote.
yeah, these are Acme branded, aren't they?
Of course. That's why when everyone disappears in a puff of smoke, they drop this neat little box.
Oh yeah, it runs on Looney Tunes physics. Anyway, this is where we get the second weapon, I think. And then there's a third corner where, of course, which we've already seen, which had the rocket launcher. I think I am just going to leave that death in.
Yeah, we won't judge you.
I didn't. Not to big up my own trumpet, but I didn't actually die that often in this level, so I'm thinking I can probably get away with one or two with this death. I think
if you're just wanting to demonstrate how hard it is the other way,
yeah,
go for it.
Yeah.
Curtis, if only I could get to them, but I'm stuck on these railway tracks.
I'm trapped on these railway tracks, yeah. Curse you, British Rail, curse you. No wonder you got privatised the year after this game was made.
that is a weird piece of trivia to look in there.
That's something no one in the UK will get, or out of the UK for that matter. So yeah, this is the assault rifle.
Alright.
So yeah, this is the assault rifle. We didn't really show it much in the last video, but basically it fires 3 bullets. Well, it says it fires 3 bullets. It fires 1 bullet, which looks like 3, and it means you only have to use 2 bullets rather than 3 to kill guys. So it's not that bad. But once you get the rocket launcher, it becomes pretty much worthless because the rocket launcher fires the same speed but does more damage.
Isn't ammo scarce for the rocket launcher?
Not as much as you'd think. Because you kill people so quickly, a lot of them will drop rocket ammo.
How convenient.
How convenient indeed. Yeah, so, it's at this point that kind of the bulletproof vest become incredibly useful.
What are you swapping out for?
I am swapping out for grenades. Because they do more damage. The only issue, of course, is if you leave the screen before they explode, then they kind of disappear and don't do any damage.
Yeah, because the game forgets everything that occurs off screen, of course.
It has kind of situational amnesia. I don't know why I came back in. I needed to kill that man. Bond has a pathological love of death. He also has a love of missing grenades.
That guy was a pacifist.
He was
doing nothing, and you were just... He was just there staring at the wall,
Why would a
daydreaming
conscientious
about.
object have a rocket launcher, though?
He was just there thinking about the holiday he had planned. And just Bond swings in.
He swings in and throws 3 grenades.
I suppose his own fault for not moving, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you probably thought the first 2 were just accidents. Oh, his hand must have slipped.
It happens a lot to him.
Yeah.
You know, things just explode around him.
He's really just too nice for this business.
So this is actually getting to the first time where it looks like the gameplay is actually becoming challenging.
Yeah, this is where the game becomes far more about action. You don't really talk to that many more people, and there's no more fetch quests. It is all bullets. And now
here we are again.
The screen, yeah. Or maybe I'll edit this out, and this will be the first time we see it.
Who knows?
So yeah, this is the last room. You kind of go to get the last weapon. And basically what we have to do is get this and then go all the way back to the bottom centre in order to actually get out of here. Of course, you just have to take a couple of rockets to the face first.
Just a day's work.
Yeah, but yeah, it should.
He's taking a beating, isn't he?
Oh god, yeah. But yeah, it's my point again about the bulletproof vest is if you any hit only takes 1 point off, so you can take a rocket shot to the face and it does about as much damage as being pecked by a flea.
Seems legit.
Oh, seems legit. Oh, and we got the shield. This basically will make life a lot easier because we actually now have something that blocks bullets. It's basically the block, but better.
Right, shields.
Oh yeah. I can't remember what they describe it as, like something in the manual. I think it's just like bulletproof material. It just looks like Captain America's shield to me.
Maybe it is.
It's the secret base based in the Marvel universe. But yeah,
you can't prove it isn't.
yeah, so that's our awesome strategy now, is just riot shield and grenades. You know, until we get more rocket launcher out, there really isn't any point of using anything else. And I think we killed everyone on the level now. I don't think you enemies respawn. So we just have to do a bit of a nice saunter.
Or in James Bond's case, more of a swagger.
Oh, yeah. I'm so smooth going through the secret base. Oh no,
look at that pixelated swagger.
Yeah. Yeah, dude's got the moves.
Right, so now you say it's more of a maze.
Yeah, we've kind of done the maze-ish bit. I think, if I remember correctly, it's a maze stacked on another maze. So we've got through the first bit of the maze. And then I think it'll lead us outside, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. Yeah, so more enemies. Because of the game's limitations, you kind of don't ever see more than 3 enemies on the screen at once. Apart from with those sumo wrestlers, but that was kind of a rare exception.
Or that room that you were just in.
No, I had 3.
That had like 5.
No, I only had 3.
No, the one where you died the first time.
Oh yeah, that did have 5, didn't it? Well, I repressed that memory from my mind.
You've edited it.
I've edited it out of my brain.
My god, how fiendish.
Let's play, it's corrupted me. Oh, now there's 4. It's like the game knew I was going to say that. He wanted to prove me wrong. So yeah, you can have up to 5 enemies on the screen, but usually it's no more than 3.
Yeah.
And I'll edit out all the instances where I say it's only 3, including this very sentence. So if this is a bit silent, then...
So this is going to be... You're just going Ministry of Truth on the whole thing, aren't you?
Yes.
We
are not at war with East Asia.
There are up to and including 3 people on a screen at one time, and we were never at war with East Asia.
We have always been at war with Eurasia. Yeah. Yeah, bop someone over the head with a grenade, and we are through the first part of the level.
At least there's no fetch quests.
There isn't. It's just a matter of getting through this maze, but it's a bit of an awkward maze, mostly because you can actually walk to the side of those tanks, but you can't actually fire through them. So if you want to actually shoot weapons, you've got much less space than you think you do.
This is a Bond film. There are tanks, and we can't drive one. What is wrong?
Yeah, this came out just after GoldenEye as well. The Game Boy was just not good enough to have tanks in it. I'll say that, and like, there was a game based on the world is not enough, and I think that had like vehicle sections.
I'm fairly sure there are a lot of vehicle-based games on the Game Boy as well.
I'm pretty sure there was a game. Yeah, Battle Tanks had a version on the Game Boy Color, so
there you go. For shame, James Bond. Or is that another editing job for you?
What? We're just editing Battle Tanks and go, see, look, there's a tank section.
Yeah, why not? We can improve the game through editing.
we can make it the best game ever. So yeah, expect a Renegade cut of this game. We will edit out all of Marrakesh and replace it with 3 other games.
Seems good.
Yeah. We'll just have a bit. I've suddenly ended up in the Vic Viper.
It's ambiguous as to whether they can actually fire over stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, from what I can tell, you can fire over the single wooden planks, but not anything bigger than that. But it's very confusing because you can't fire over that, even though it looks like you probably should. Also, having a rocket launcher guy in a place where you can't dodge is a bit of a dick move.
Does your shield not block rockets?
Yep, it does not.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, there are limits to what the magic shield can do.
But magic.
Also, that rocket went through the tank's turret and mine can't, which I think is a bit of an unfair little deal. But no matter. Well, there we go. And now we have extra rockets, so it's all good. I think that's the thing, kind of once something goes into your like item collection rotation, it's nowhere near as arduous. See, they've just kind of demonstrated he can fire through and I can't. It's one of those kind of annoying video game gimmicks you see sometimes.
James Bond doesn't fire around things. James Bond only fires through things.
Yes, James Bond is a bit destructive. Oh, and here we go, and here's the boss.
I need to be more thorough. Yeah, you've had 2 chances to kill the man.
Yeah, and now you're using less hats. So yeah, so he throws multiple hats like he did in Marrakesh, but now we've got the shield, we can block them. And we can block them, and for some reason that fires them straight up back at him, no matter which angle you're aiming at. I suppose it's good because there isn't that many directions.
The format of this game is amazing.
Bravo, sir. Well met.
Oh no, hoist by my own petard.
Yeah.
I did not see this coming.
Hats! I didn't think I was vulnerable to my own hat. I probably should have won an
No, I created you.
How could you betray me? I gave you several hats in my life.
When he takes his hat off, the top of his head kind of disappears.
It does, doesn't it? It's like he's holding his brain in or something.
Maybe that's how they fly. That's how they bounce around.
Yeah. Well, they've got like, you know, brain matter to act as ballast.
Throw hat. Kagebunshi no jutsu. Oh, you've beaten me.
What a coward. Okay, there's a guy called Golgum now we have to take out.
Golgum, right.
And we're going back to Kurdistan apparently. Our favourite place in the whole wide world.
Oh, I can't wait to pay Iqbal a visit.
Oh yeah. And even better, the game makes us backtrack all the way back to like the other side of the level.
Oh.
So, how's your day?
So.
Yeah.
How's your morning?
Oh, not too bad. Bit disappointed I couldn't drive any tanks in this level.
Yeah, I gotta say that's the low point of my day as well.
First of all, being told I'm not cute, and then not being allowed to drive a tank. Bond, you wounded me.
I know. And you turned right as well.
Yeah.
That had to just hurt.
Oh yeah, it did. Those rockets really hurt. They really did. It wasn't. I don't know what hurt more, the rocket or the lies.
They both stung me.
Yeah, I was very much wounded. Anyway, so this is the last bit of the level. Last couple
I'm glad that our
enemies.
backtracking wasn't interrupted by any pesky gameplay.
Oh yeah. No respawning enemies, no other mechanics. It's right back here. And so yeah, if you go here first, and Zombie just tells you you've got to take care of our job.
Right, and what role does Zhong Mei now play?
She tells you some stuff and then disappears. And then
Just
that
like
weird little handshake. And so we'll see you next time.
I gotta say that the role Zhong Mei isn't actually too dissimilar to any other Bond girl.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting at first because she was the villain of the first level, but yeah, she's straight up a Bond girl now.
Yeah, she's just like, oh, I will give you some information.
Oh, James!
Bye!
Yeah, I'll give you some information. But it's the most PG way they could have done the Bond girl role, really.
What about the girl in Marrakesh who had like jewels and it was a bit ambiguous as to what happened. You remember that bit?
Oh, you mean where he tossed the diamond?
Yeah, the girl called Bliss, that was it.
Yeah, Bliss, yeah. Well,
Bliss.
What if I just played a different game and that's what made him so happy?
Maybe.
Yeah, you never know. Anyway,